Hello my fellow Kenyans, I'm Kakonga the coach and the pioneer of Vision Total Football Kenya. Wakenya wenzangu, first of all, I want to wish you a very happy Christmas. Today is Christmas Eve and from here in London, I wish you a very happy Christmas, Wakenya wenzangu. Now, Wakenya wenzangu, I want to talk about our Football Federation, FKF. Wakenya wenzangu, the reason why I want to talk about this is because in 2015, I talked about FKF going bankruptcy, yani kufirisika kabisa. FKF itafirisika. In 2017, I was on TV and I talked of the same. I said FKF itafirisika. FKF will become bankruptcy in few years time. Wakenya wenzangu, that time is now here with us, Wakenya wenzangu, and I want to start this by telling you the following. Wakenya wenzangu, FKF accounts have been frozen, and they have been frozen for a while by Kenya Revenue Authority. Why? Because FKF owes Kenya Revenue Authority 44 million. That means they have not been paying tax, Wakenya wenzangu. FKF as an organization has not been paying tax to Kenya Revenue Authority. So the FKF account has been frozen, or it has been frozen for a while by the taxman, Wakenya wenzangu. Why? They have failed to pay tax. 44 million ndio wanadaiwa, Wakenya wenzangu. Now, on the other side, FKF owes former Harambee Stars coach Adel Amrush 100 million, Wakenya wenzangu. Hawajalipa hiyo, Wakenya wenzangu. Another thing, FKF owes Supersport. You know Supersport? Supersport, the company that was sponsoring Kenya Premier League last year, and this year January they left the country, Wakenya wenzangu. When they were leaving, they sold a van, yeah, second hand van, broadcasting van ile inatumika kufilm Kenya Premier League. Waliuza hiyo kwa FKF for 130 million Kenya shilling. They paid 100 million, FKF paid 100 million, so they still owe Supersport 30 million, Wakenya wenzangu, for that van. But I have been asking this question, does FKF need a broadcasting van? Yeah, Wakenya wenzangu. They said they needed a broadcasting van to film Kenya Premier League games so they can sell those games to TV. Wakenya wenzangu, I said then that was a wrong idea, that was nonsense. Let Kenya Premier League film their own games, it is their own right, and let them sell their own games, Wakenya wenzangu. So that was a wrong move for FKF, Wakenya wenzangu. So according to my calculation right now, FKF needs to pay 174 million before the office can walk free, before their account can be unfrozen, Wakenya wenzangu. Where is that money going to come from? 174 million right now. You know FKF was begging the government for 19 million so we can play the fixture against Ethiopia. And Wakenya wenzangu, this is even before I say this. The current Harambee Stars coach, Sebastian Mine, remember he wrote to FKF on 15th of October, and he said if his debt was not settled by FKF, he was going to leave the country, Wakenya wenzangu. That is when the government came in to rescue FKF. Deputy President promised that FKF, the debt, Sebastian Mine's debt, is going to be settled by the government, and it was settled then. I think 4.5 million before from the Ghana game, and then now going into Ethiopia game, it was going to be 9 million. But the government has settled that, and the government going forward is going to pay Sebastian Mine. But also, Wakenya wenzangu, remember, this is the responsibility of KF to pay the national team coach. They might say it's government responsibility, but that does not happen anywhere in the world where football is successful. Wakenya wenzangu, the responsibility of paying the national team coach is the responsibility of the football governing body. But Wakenya wenzangu, my prophecy, yeah, I said FKF is going to become bankrupt. That was 2015. 2017, I said the same. And in many of my videos, Wakenya wenzangu, you can see what I have been speaking about. The FKF will go bankrupt. FKF right now has no money, even 19 million, Wakenya wenzangu. It is only the other day FKF was on TV begging government for 200 million, Wakenya wenzangu, so that our national team can camp in France. Yeah, playing I think 3 games there before next year, June, Africa Cup of Nations tournament, Wakenya wenzangu. And I did ask a question to FKF, where does this stop? Every time our national team need to do something, they run to the government to beg money. Right now, the next stage, FKF officials will ask the government to pay them to be in office wa Kenya. So the tax that is collected from Mama Mboga, wa tuk-tuk drivers, everyone, watu wa jua kali, itachukuliwa ilipe FKF officials to remain in office. These officials, what are they doing wa Kenya wenzangu? It does not take a genius to know that FKF will go bankrupt wa Kenya wenzangu. Because I can tell you this, it is so simple. All you need to do is to study FKF organogram. Yeah, organogram is the structure of a company, how a company runs itself. You only need to look that, and you know this is a one-man company. Our Kenyans, I've been saying this, the FKF is run by 5 to 3 officials. Yeah, it is not an organization that is fit to run football in Kenya. And I will say it again, this is not about individuals. This is not about Nick Mwendwa. This is not about Robert Mudomi, the CEO. This is not about Sebastian Mine wa Kenya wenzangu, the national team. This is about FKF as an organization. It is not fit, it is not equipped to run football in Kenya. Now, I have also been saying that they rely on the money from FIFA to do few projects here and there. Let them tell us the amount of money they are making. Don't tell us about donation from FIFA. Don't tell us about the money from the government. FKF officials, tell us how much money you make, because FKF should be making a lot of money as an organization. Wa Kenya wenzangu, we cannot carry on in this kind of situation where football governing body makes no money. And the reason why they cannot attract sponsors, because I know right now, unless a sponsor comes in, FKF is going to file for bankruptcy very soon. Wakenya wenzangu, there is no sponsor who's going to come in to sponsor FKF. Why no sponsor trusts FKF, Wakenya wenzangu? Why would they trust FKF? There is nothing to show, yeah, in Kenyan football through FKF, apart from Harambee Stars, yeah, wachezaji hapa na our national team. But even that team, the structure of it, and what is behind there, once you take the national team away, what else is there to show that we are serious about our football? What blueprint can a sponsor trust? What development can a sponsor trust? What is the youth development? What is our football system? We have nothing to show the sponsor, and that is why no sponsor will come to sponsor FKF. I heard the other day, Ronald Karaori, yeah, the CEO, Sport Kenya, not Sport Kenya, sorry, Sport Pesa CEO, saying that it is necessary now for Kenya Premier League to get a sponsor. It is necessary now for FKF to get a sponsor. But remember, Ronald Karaori is saying that, but he's not putting himself as Sport Pesa to sponsor Kenya Premier League broadcasting deal, all FKF, yeah. And the reason is he's a businessman. He's still exactly the same as the sponsors I'm talking about. They are not going to put money where they cannot see a good return wa Kenya wenzangu. So just understand that Sport Pesa will not sponsor Kenya Premier League any more than just the kit that they sponsor. They sponsor Gor Mahia, AFC Leopard and Kariobangi Shark. That is the kit, yeah, wa Kenya wenzangu. And they will not put more money in Kenyan football unless they see a way that they are going to get return. This is Sport Pesa plus other sponsors that I'm talking about. No sponsor is ready to invest in Kenyan football. And this is why I keep saying, Wakenya wenzangu, our football need holistic approach. Our football evolution is the only thing that's going to bring sponsors back. Because after the revolution, they will be able to see the structures, the management, the progress, the youth system. And once a sponsor looks at the new football governing body organogram, yeah, they will be able to understand that we are serious. We are serious in business football, no longer joking, Wakenya wenzangu. FKF, Wakenya wenzangu, we can go back blaming Nyamwea's time. Now, Nick Mwendwa and his people in office is almost going to be 4 years. So are they going to keep blaming Nyamwea's time, or they are going to show us something that they have done that we can trust? I said before, FKF officials, yeah, they act like flower girls. Wherever FIFA comes with a project, hey, this is going on, this is going on. Wherever Sport Pesa jumps in with a program, hey, this is good for Kenyan football. Whenever Safaricom is doing a tournament, they jump there, hey, this is good, it's good. I have had enough of this. And you, my fellow Kenyans, you know you have had enough of this. Let us talk progress. Let us talk the way forward. Let us implement our football proper, Wakenya wenzangu. I think you will agree with me, Wakenya wenzangu. FKF time has come to an end. We must start a new football governing body that will be recognized across the world, be respected by FIFA, be respected by CAF, be respected by the officials who work in that organization. Let us implement an organization that is going to take our football forward. Let us not rely on individuals. If Nick Mwendwa goes, another chairman will come there. We will struggle the same. Nyamwea was there. We will struggle the same. But once we put the system proper, it means that things are going to be proper. Corruption will be eliminated in our football. Yeah, integrity will return in our football. This is what we need, Wakenya. Let us grow the system. Let us grow structures, Wakenya wenzangu. Let us grow our football institutions instead of relying on individuals such as Nick Mwendwa, Sam Nyamwea, and another one, and many other who will be elected. Let us not rely on individuals. Let us rely on our football systems. But how will these systems be created? Is by using Vision Total Football Kenya. By using my vision, because I know what is lacking in Kenyan football. I know why English football is successful. I know why European football is successful. I know why our football is stagnant. Our football is struggling, Wakenya wenzangu. This is where I want us to sort, Wakenya wenzangu. Now, Wakenya wenzangu, you will agree with me. If the government pulls out and FIFA pulls out, FKF would not continue for one single day, Wakenya wenzangu. But I keep asking these questions. In Kenya, the population is so huge. People love football. People are passionate about football. Why are we not making money, Wakenya wenzangu? Because we do not have the right system. We do not have the right football governing body. We have failed to commercialize our football. We have failed to professionalize our football. Wakenya wenzangu, this is time for Christmas. I want you to enjoy Christmas and reflect on what I have been saying on my video channel. And Wakenya wenzangu, today, Vision Total Football Kenya channel marks 8-month mark. We have arrived 8-month mark. We are 8-month-old, Wakenya wenzangu, and what we have achieved together is so much, Wakenya wenzangu. Me and you, we are the owners of this vision because we want to change our football. And Wakenya wenzangu, if you haven't taken time to subscribe to this channel, remember to subscribe. Don't let this Christmas go without you subscribing, Wakenya wenzangu. I will keep saying this channel is for me and you. You are a foot soldier. I am a foot soldier. It is going to take me and you to change our football in Kenya. Otherwise, football would have been changed long before us. But nothing has changed. So it is a clear sign that our football will be changed by me and you, because we know what we are talking about. Vision Total Football Kenya is a vehicle that is going to bring change. Let us educate ourselves. Let us share information, Wakenya wenzangu. This is all what Vision Total Football is about. Let us together share the solution for our football, Wakenya wenzangu. And those who are in FKF office, please, you must run to progress. You must not confuse, movement with progress. Even unaweza kufunga ng'ombe hapa na kamba mwaka mzima awe akizunguka, na ukimwambia haendi mahali anasema, oh, I'm tired, I've been walking around. That is called movement. Progress is going forward, showing progress, going forward, showing the vision, showing the goals and strategy, how we are going to benefit our football. That will not happen under the leadership of KF. And this is why I must make it clear. Football evolution and dealing with FKF is not a matter of individuals. I'm not after anyone. I am after fixing football. And those officials who are in FKF, who are preparing themselves to fight me because of bringing change, because of not accepting change, because I'm going to eliminate their way of eating and getting corrupt. Remember, you are not fighting me, the coach. You are not fighting me, Gakonga, the pioneer of Vision Total Football Kenya. You are fighting Kenyans, because Kenyans want change. I have seen what the government have done. I have seen what our president has done. I have seen what deputy president is struggling to do. I have seen what Raila Odinga is trying to do. I even saw what Kenneth Matiba was trying to do. So the time has come for all of us collectively, Kenyans. We throw emotions about FKF and away and deal with what our football requires, Wakenya wenzangu. Again, I will say it, I'm not interested in individuals. I'm interested in helping the system. But the bad reputation within FKF, yeah, stops us from restructuring. It cannot be restructured, yeah. It cannot be reformed. It cannot be reconstituted. We must go for a new football governing body, because FKF, if I was to rate it, it is only 3%. Yeah, so it is lacking 97%. So why should we restructure it, Wakenya wenzangu? Why can't we just have a fresh start? So we create a body that will be respected across the world, and it will have international structures to govern our football. This is where the problem is. Once we fix the structures, everything else in football, it will run itself, Wakenya wenzangu. And FKF, I'll say again to FKF officials, don't run around thinking that I want to be elected to be the chairman of FKF. Not at all. I want to help bring change. And then the office will be run by other people who will be elected using the correct means and the correct way. And they will enjoy the office that they will hold, because it will be a totally new football governing body, a total new office using different structures that are suitable for our football in Kenya. So Wakenya wenzangu, our football revolution is on course. Support me, subscribe to this channel, and have a wonderful Christmas. Wakenya wenzangu, until next time, I leave you in peace. I'm gone.